Pause. Pause. Curse. Curse. Rush. Rush. Stock. Stock. Pile. Pile. Stockpile. Stockpile. Livestock. Livestock. Workforce. Workforce. Notion. Notion. Heartfelt. Heartfelt. Torch. Torch. Motivate. Motivate. Pa. Pa. Portion. Portion. Booth. Booth. Zip. Zip. Cathedral. Cathedral. Chant. Chant. Enchant. Enchant. Enchantment. Enchantment. Ingredient. Ingredient. Limp. Limp. Mummy. Mummy. Lick. Lick. Converter. Converter.
Convert. Convert.
Feast. Feast. Suck. Suck. Legacy. Legacy. Propel. Propel. Propeller. Propeller. Expel. Expel. Dispel. Dispel. Repel. Repel. Impel. Impel. Compel. Compel. Respective. Respective. Respectable. Respectable. Respectful. Respectful.
Pause a video. Pause a video. Pause for breath. Pause for breath. The pause of the wind. The pause of the wind. Without a single pause. Without a single pause. Make a pause. Make a pause. In pauses of conversation. In pauses of conversation. Curse and swear. Curse and swear. The curse of drink. The curse of drink. The curse of drug addiction. The curse of drug addiction. The woman's curse. The woman's curse. The sound of rushing water. The sound of rushing water. A rush job. A rush job. The Christmas rush. The Christmas rush. A sudden rush of excitement. A sudden rush of excitement. Rush headlong. Rush headlong. Rush to the scene. Rush to the scene. Rush to a conclusion. Rush to a conclusion. Rush into extremes. Rush into extremes. Rush to arms. Rush to arms. Refuse to be rushed. Refuse to be rushed. Rush a message. Rush a message. Rush one's work. Rush one's work. Rush a position. Rush a position. Rush offense. Rush offense. A rush for the door. A rush for the door. A rush of water. A rush of water. A rush of wind. A rush of wind. The rush of city life. The rush of city life. A rush on mining stocks. A rush on mining stocks. A rush of tears. A rush of tears. A rush of buds. A rush of buds. A rush of business. A rush of business. A rush of troops. A rush of troops. A country's housing stock. A country's housing stock. Stock prices. Stock prices. Stock speculation. Stock speculation. A common stock. A common stock. Lay in a stock of flour. Lay in a stock of flour. A great stock of knowledge. A great stock of knowledge. A stocks and share broker. A stocks and share broker. Fat stock. Fat stock. Of Irish stock. Of Irish stock. Fish stock. Fish stock. Meat stock. Meat stock. A stock of a rifle. A stock of a rifle. Stocks and stones. Stocks and stones.
A laughing stocks. A laughing stocks. Stock cheap goods. Stock cheap goods. A well-stocked library. A well-stocked library. Stock a farm. Stock a farm. Stock land with clover. Stock land with clover. Stock a bell. Stock a bell. Stock examples. Stock examples. A stock phrase. A stock phrase. Stock articles. Stock articles. Stock sizes and boots. Stock sizes and boots. Stock farming. Stock farming. A pile of books. A pile of books. A pile of bricks. A pile of bricks. A pile of sand. A pile of sand. Pile up sand. Pile up sand. Pile up plate. Pile up plate. Stockpile fuel. Stockpile fuel. Strategic stockpile. Strategic stockpile. Stockpile equipment. Stockpile equipment. A stockpile of war material. A stockpile of war material. Stockpile take. Stockpile take. Stockpile rotation. Stockpile rotation. Livestock farming. Livestock farming. A livestock raiser. A livestock raiser. Improvement of livestock. Improvement of livestock. Raised livestock. Raised livestock. A livestock fair. A livestock fair. Slaughter livestock. Slaughter livestock. An uneducated workforce. An uneducated workforce. Jump into the workforce. Jump into the workforce. Entire workforce. Entire workforce. Non-regular workforce. Non-regular workforce. Downsize the workforce. Downsize the workforce. Reduce the workforce. Reduce the workforce. A false notion. A false notion. A mistake notion. A mistake notion. A fundamental concept. A fundamental concept. A fundamental notion. A fundamental notion. Notions of beauty. Notions of beauty. A notion counter. A notion counter. A notion store. A notion store. An extravagant notion. An extravagant notion. A heartfelt compliment. A heartfelt compliment. Present a heartfelt gift. Present a heartfelt gift. A heartfelt apology. A heartfelt apology.
Heartfelt sympathy. Heartfelt sympathy. Heartfelt thanks. Heartfelt thanks. Heartfelt condolences. Heartfelt condolences. A flaming torch. A flaming torch. The Olympic torch. The Olympic torch. The torch of learning. The torch of learning. A smoky torch. A smoky torch. Burn the torch brightly. Burn the torch brightly. Aims to motivate. Aims to motivate. Paw the ground. Paw the ground. Paw the air. Paw the air. Rear paw. Rear paw. Marital portion. Marital portion. A small portion of the whole. A small portion of the whole. One's portion in life. One's portion in life. Portion out food. Portion out food. Portion out land. Portion out land. A portion of land. A portion of land. An individual portion. An individual portion. A phone booth. A phone booth. A polling booth. A polling booth. A voting booth. A voting booth. Install a booth. Install a booth. Broadcasting booth. Broadcasting booth. A cathedral city. A cathedral city. A cathedral choir. A cathedral choir. Lead a chant. Lead a chant. Football chants. Football chants. Chant horses. Chant horses. Chant a spell. Chant a spell. Recite a spell. Recite a spell. Chant a hymn. Chant a hymn. Chant the Lord's Prayer. Chant the Lord's Prayer. As if by enchantment. As if by enchantment. An accessory ingredient. An accessory ingredient. Common ingredient. Common ingredient. Natural ingredient. Natural ingredient. The ingredients of a cake. The ingredients of a cake. An artificial limb. An artificial limb. Phantom limb. Phantom limb. Go limp. Go limp. To walk with a slight limp. To walk with a slight limp. Have a bad limp. Have a bad limp. A marked limp. A marked limp. An Egyptian mummy. An Egyptian mummy. Be it to a mummy. Be it to a mummy. Mummy exhibition. Mummy exhibition.
Lick a stamp. Lick a stamp. A lick of flour. A lick of flour. Put on a lick of paint. Put on a lick of paint. A catalytic converter. A catalytic converter. Convert to socialism. Convert to socialism. Convert into a percentage. Convert into a percentage. A convert to Islam. A convert to Islam. Convert water into ice. Convert water into ice. Make a convert of a person. Make a convert of a person. Hold a feast. Hold a feast. A wedding feast. A wedding feast. The feast of Christmas. The feast of Christmas. A feast day. A feast day. A feast of colors. A feast of colors. A feast of fat things. A feast of fat things. Give a feast. Give a feast. Make a feast. Make a feast. Immovable feasts. Immovable feasts. A feast to eyes. A feast to eyes. Feast one's friends. Feast one's friends. Feast on a picture. Feast on a picture. Suck the breast. Suck the breast. Suck a lozenge. Suck a lozenge. Suck a person's substance. Suck a person's substance. Suck the blood. Suck the blood. Suck a person's brains. Suck a person's brains. Suck at one's pipe. Suck at one's pipe. The suck of the whirlpool. The suck of the whirlpool. A child suck. A child suck. Give a child suck. Give a child suck. Legacy duty. Legacy duty. A legacy of hatred. A legacy of hatred. Carry on the legacy. Carry on the legacy. Let the legacy continue. Let the legacy continue. An intellectual legacy. An intellectual legacy. Propel a swing. Propel a swing. Propelling power. Propelling power. Be propelled by stream. Be propelled by stream. Spin the propeller. Spin the propeller. A propeller shaft. A propeller shaft. The blade of a propeller. The blade of a propeller. Expel a member. Expel a member. Expel suddenly. Expel suddenly.
Expel a child from school. Expel a child from school. Dispel worries. Dispel worries. Dispel corruption. Dispel corruption. Dispel suspicion. Dispel suspicion. Dispel misgivings. Dispel misgivings. Dispel social unrest. Dispel social unrest. Dispel fear. Dispel fear. Dispel a notion. Dispel a notion. Repel a suggestion. Repel a suggestion. Repel aggression. Repel aggression. To repel an invasion. To repel an invasion. Repelling power. Repelling power. Repel temptation. Repel temptation. Impelling force. Impelling force. Compel obedience. Compel obedience. Compel attention. Compel attention. The respective countries. The respective countries. A respectable writer. A respectable writer. Respectable talents. Respectable talents. A respectable income. A respectable income. A respectable hill. A respectable hill. A respectable amount. A respectable amount. A respectable number. A respectable number. A respectable person. A respectable person. A respectable citizen. A respectable citizen. A respectable occupation. A respectable occupation. Respectable language. Respectable language. Look respectable. Look respectable. Respectable neighbors. Respectable neighbors. The respectable. The respectable. A perfectly respectable result. A perfectly respectable result. A respectful reply. A respectful reply. A respectful bow. A respectful bow. Be respectful to age. Be respectful to age. Be respectful of tradition. Be respectful of tradition. A respectful silence. A respectful silence. A respectful attitude. A respectful attitude.